Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Off the Mic. I am the IZM. Oh, I'm sorry. Happy Black History Month. Because if you ain't black, you want to be. So, tonight we have our brother Radicule on the docket. Very, very excited to chop it up with him. He's going to be performing some new stuff from the new album Ebony Eternal and some unreleased things. So, definitely stick around for that. Well, gotta be honest with you. It's been a little rough for me. My grandmother contracted COVID in the nursing home that she's in. So we had to deal with that. She got through it, she's out of quarantine and everything, and she didn't have any symptoms, so thank God for that. She got the vaccine, so. But we have to really really like invest in like our family and our elders, even those that we may not have the strongest relationships with, because we need each other desperately. Well, I don't want to bore you with my sadness, so how about we just get into the motherfucking business? All right, y'all. So, to be quite frank with you, if I may be frank, there wasn't really a lot of business that I really felt like, oh yeah, I gotta bring this to the family. Like it wasn't really that, but it's a couple things that I would like to mention. Because to be real with you, I really just want to get into the Radicule interview and performance because I'm very, very excited about it. But there are some things. Oh, before I start, don't trip. That's all I'm gonna say. Hear me out all the way through. Everybody in the chat, hear me out all the way through. Everybody watching, hear me out all the way through before you say anything. Get ready for this. LeBron James wants to release a rap album, but not like Shaq. First of all, that headline is so shady. First of all, how about LeBron didn't even say that in the interview? This is why we have to be very, very careful with the publications and the journalists that we sit down with, because they are so quick to like twist some shit you say for some bullshit headline. But let me explain to you what happened. So, yeah. So apparently, LeBron James wants to do this kind of DJ Khaled type of thing, so where like he oversees the production of the project, but he enlists other people to perform on the songs. So he is not going to actually be rapping, which he said, that's not my thing. I know where I'm good at. I'm glad you know that. Another dope piece of information I found out, in 2019, LeBron served as the A&R advisor for 2 Chainz for the 2 Chainz album, Rap or Go to the League. Holy shit. So you mean to tell me like LeBron James oversaw like everything that went on with the album from production to features? That's interesting. Didn't know LeBron James was doing that shit too. That's cool. Yeah. So that's what's going on. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll let you know what's good with it. But if it materializes, that would be really, really cool. It'll be Drake and everybody else, but still. Moving on. All right. So here's another instance of white artists being caught using the N-word. I'm so sick of this shit, man. Morgan Wallen is this country artist that apparently is booming, spiraling up the charts. Don't ask me to name any song of his because I don't fucking know. But this motherfucker got caught using the N-word, apparently. It was a whole thing online. Eventually, he issued an apology, which was probably the fucking driest shit since fucking white bread. But after all of that broke, his music was pulled from Spotify, Apple Music, all of their playlists. You know, that cancel shit be real sometimes. But in spite of all of this cancellation, the man is still in the top 10 on Billboard. How? 82% of country listeners are unaware of this Morgan Wallen band. Why? Because they're still fucking streaming his fucking music. That's why. Get the fuck out of it, man. Moving on. That shit pissed me off. Bruh. All right. I'm going to start off by saying this. I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing. Bruce Springsteen refuses to cooperate with cops during DUI arrest. I'm done. And it happened in Jersey. I'm super done. You're like the fucking king of Jersey. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you drunk driving? He refused the fucking breathalyzer test despite smelling like alcohol. Wait. So not only did you refuse the breathalyzer test, right? Despite smelling like liquor. You following? Okay. He admitted he had 2 shots of tequila before trying to leave the park. Not only that, he poured his last shot before speaking to the park ranger. Now, let's just say Bruce Springsteen was Kanye West, or Black Thought, or Talib Kweli, or Common, or 50 Cent, or black people. Peacefully took this motherfucker in after they knew he was drunk. But let that happen to one of us. We be dead. We be a hashtag. Rest in peace. Because the cops would have fucking annihilated him if he was black. Moving on. Oh, yeah. All right. Last bit. And then we'll get into like the other shit and then Radicule. All right. I kind of don't know how to feel about this, to be real with you, because I'm kind of still confused because I haven't really been following this how I feel like I should have been. But Pharrell Williams has been cleared of perjury allegations in the Marvin Gaye estate lawsuit against him and Robin Thicke for Blurred Lines. Now, there's a lot that has gone on. I didn't do all of my research, I won't lie to you. I'm just going by the article because I wanted to bring it up because it's a very important thing. And why you should not sample if you do not have clearance. It's very, very simple. The same shit happened with Nicki last episode when I was talking about her and Tracy Chapman. They settled out of court. Thank God, that was great. The jury determined infringement wasn't willful, meaning that they won't have to pay the Gaye estate's legal fees. Okay, that's cool. But during the interview with Rick Rubin, like they were talking about it, and Pharrell was like alluding to certain type of things, and they were trying to find a way to like use that against him in court, but that didn't work either. So the court determined that the Gaye estate hasn't shown clear and convincing evidence that there are sufficiently material inconsistencies in Pharrell's story, so therefore they cleared Uncle P. By the way, Robin Thicke has a new album out. Did you know that? No. Go listen to it. It's pretty cool. I like it, but I like Robin Thicke. It feels like the evolution of Robin Thicke Part 2-ish. Some cool songs on it. Check it out. Moving on. I got a couple quick bits that I want to get to before we get into the interview with Radicule. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody watching. Can't really see. Wait, I'm trying. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. Quick bits. Rest in peace to the father of Nicki Minaj, who was killed in a hit and run accident this past weekend. Rest in peace. Sending love to Kanye and Kim. Apparently, they're getting a divorce. Our brother Weeknd, his After Hours tour has now officially grossed over 1 million tickets sold. So congratulations to Weeknd. Hopefully that makes him feel better because he got snubbed by the Grammys and threw a fit. Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino. Woo! This is good. Get your money, black man. Get your money, black man. So, Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover, has inked an 8-figure deal with Amazon fucking Studios. And guess who signed on to be on the fucking writing staff? Malia Obama. I'm gonna let you sip on that. 8-figure deal with Amazon Studios. Jesus Christ. That's why he stopped doing music. He said fucking music. First of all, y'all wasn't really appreciating the fucking shit I was putting out to begin with. So why am I still doing music? Fuck it. By the way, Mr. Glover, what's up with Atlanta though? 3rd and 4th season. Just saying. Moving on. Our beloved Miss Lauryn Hill, the miseducation of Lauryn Hill has recently reached diamond status, meaning 10 million copies sold. I thought it already went diamond, but okay. Still a great feat. Miss Hill, we love you. Congratulations. Rest in peace to the great Cicely Tyson. That was a hard one. Rest in peace to Prince Marky D from the Fat Boys, to Miss Mary Wilson, Chick Corea, to Double K, Deezer D. Anybody else that we've lost, any family, friends, or loved ones that you may have lost, may they rest eternally. All right. You already know what time it is. It's time for the motherfucking interview with Radicule. It's time. Hit it. Oh! Yeah!
Yo, what's good? What's good, everybody?
Brother, salud.
Salud. You already know, baby. Fillmore was good. Yo, everybody in the chat was popping. Yo,
the chat look kind of lit. Oh, hey, y'all.
Yo, yeah, I was peeping. I was just like, yo, what's good? What's good? We had a little technical difficulty real quick, but we came back, recalibrated, all behind the scenes. Listen, like it never even happened. I don't even know why I mentioned that. But, you know, we here, brother.
Everyone, welcome our brother Radicule to Off the Mic. Brother, very, very happy to see you. Bro, glad you're doing well. It's been an honor to know you personally, but also follow your musical journey as well. Okay, y'all. All right. So I came in around Bando bumps, right? Not Bondo, but Bando.
Yep. Yes, you got it. You got it, bro.
Yeah, that was the first time I met you because I asked you how to pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bam. See, I told you. Told you.
Yo, listen. Well, the thing is, thank you for even asking me that, because I've had people even say my name wrong. They'll be like, "Oh, it's Radicule." It's like, I'm like, bro, no, it's
Not the Kool-Aid. If
You-
it was a K, I could understand. But that's a C, bro. Like,
yes,
that's a whole C.
yo,
Like,
bro. So it happens. But thank you for asking me how it's pronounced, because that's
word.
that's love. That's
I
love.
came in around that album, and I've been following since. There's been a lot has happened. You've been on multiple compilations.
Mhm.
Your streams have been doing insanely well. Congratulations, by the way, on that.
Thank you.
Sesame Kids, the off singles, and I feel like I'm missing something after Sesame Kids. Am I?
Oh, damn.
You don't even know.
listen, yo. I mean, sometimes I be dropping some stuff, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I did drop that. But nah, after Sesame Kids, like the remaster when we re-upped it.
Yeah.
We had damn, what did we have? We had like the new joint, like Beta Files. We had like Memory Lane Bistro, which was like only, but yeah, just kind of like Lucy's that we kind of just strung together and just like gave to the people just to keep them entertained and keep them into what we doing,
Now, I brought this up earlier, but I need the people to understand how far I go back and how committed I am to the Radiculeology.
Okay.
This is the official Radicule trading card that he designed himself, by the way.
Oh,
you see that? Sick.
Yo.
Sick. He's sick. He's fucking sick.
I do gotta give props. The photography on there was the main photography that I edited and everything. That was done by my homie Frank Funigello. Hopefully I pronounced that right. FP Fun on most socials. But that's my homie. He did a lot of the photography for like that shoot, as well as just for like a lot of the promo for Ebony Eternal. And yeah, we just kind of like messed around with his pieces and what he did. And so I'm just very blessed. You know what I mean? Like it came out good, came out better than expected. I will say that.
It came out fire.
Oh, thank you, brother.
It came out fire. First of all, you're the only person that I know that has gone as far as like doing like trading cards. And my other favorite, the Radicule card. Please tell me that you have it closed.
Yes. Okay. So let me just let y'all know, and thank you, Fillmore, because and my homie as usual. That's my motherfucking brother. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to both of them. Like, but this little ditty will come with every tape that we drop. So anybody that cops a tape will be getting one of these. You already know. The New Yorker in me could not pass up that opportunity. I've never seen anybody do their own custom Metro card. So
haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it. I had to, yo. I had to.
So not only are you the mastermind of your production, you also do all of your artwork and your graphic design work for what you're doing as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I will say for the album, obviously Ebony Eternal, I do gotta cut away a little bit because the artwork that is for that, which is yet to be released, was done by my homie Kamani Reed. And he's lethal with it. And the crazy thing with this new project is like first time I ever gave my artwork to someone else to kind of alley-oop it to. Also, by the way, shout out my dude Coy. I didn't even know he would be in this. That's why I grew up with this man. So that's my dude. Love you, bro. Sorry, but but yeah. So but yeah, I'll be doing artwork. I'll be doing that sometimes.
Sometimes, oh my God. I have been privy to receive an advanced copy of the album and the cover.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. but, and having heard the album and then seeing the cover, it's like, oh wow. Like now it's like the whole Ebony Eternal experience for me personally, I can't wait for y'all to hear it, but for me personally, it was really just this vibe that your music normally has, but it's not Sesame Kids, it's not Bando, it's not the Lucy's. This feels like stream of consciousness, kind of, sort of.
Oh,
in like a way.
Ooh, okay.
And how you like structured each track and how they flow into it. Like this is it was worth the wait.
That okay, thank you, because so the crazy thing is like I when I looked at the original files for the project, I realized I started that back in like 2019. So it's been 2 years in the making to bring this project out.
You've been gassing us for 2 years.
Yo, and
I got
that's
proof. I got
what's crazy is, yo, it was honestly, and that's what makes me so happy is the fact that like that's the sentiment. Everybody who I've like sent an early kind of copy to, they've been like, yo, like I can see why you took your time because it sounds crazy. And like on the project, like my mixing went from here to here. You know what I mean? And like that's just something that just came from experience, bro. Real talk, you know.
Word. So take us back to your very, 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 very first show.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Like where was it? What was it like? How did you feel when you were performing, and how did they receive you? Like that. Oh.
I had to take. Okay, I had to finish it off. I had to finish it off real quick because that is a story. Let me tell you. Okay, so boom. All right. First show I ever played was back, I think, in like 2015, 2016. And there's so many different elements to this. So first off, shout out the homie Ewan. I linked with him in high school, and like he was originally gonna do a show for Beat House down in
where Unusual took me, where I met nothing new.
Yeah. And, okay, yo,
right. Sorry.
Yo, no. You're good because we're on the same type of time. So, it was at Friends and Lovers, right?
Yeah.
And mind you, at that time, I think I was only like 17, so I couldn't even get in that joint regularly on a regular like Thursday, Friday night, whatever.
Yeah.
So. But the homie E1 hit me. He said, yo, like, I can't go down and make this show, but I put your name in and like I want you to go do it. So I was like, yo, that's a blessing, bro. Like, yes, tell him I'm with it, like I'm free, like I could go, I could do it. And so the homie Fresh Daily, who was running it at the time.
Peace of Fresh Daily.
Oh, Fresh is a pillar. If you don't know who Fresh is, like, look,
bruh, do your research.
my man's literally went from Brooklyn, transplanted over to I think like Oakland or something, like in Cali, and is doing his thing there. So like that's the homie. I love him forever for that. And he was just like, yo, like you want to tell me about you, like, yo, you want to pull up with some joints? I was like, word, okay. And the crazy thing is that like that night I was like starting out, so obviously with most beat shows there's not a whole lot of people that are there like at the top of the show, but I was just like, no, I'm performing, so it don't matter. And so played my set, everything was good, like no issues, anything like that. And it's crazy because I met Nothing New that night. He was there when I was performing, so that's how I met him. Yep, that's why you knew I went off so crazy.
Wow,
because of that. And I also met Brain that night too, because he was there. And yo, it was crazy because it opened up so many doors. And like me and New exchanged contacts, me and Brain exchanged contacts. And the wild thing was too, another special guest that was on the lineup who I fuck with heavy, was Zumo. And he's a phenomenal producer. If you don't know who he is, but he's dumb dope. And I met him that night too. So it was just like a real kind of like stars aligning type of thing. And after that, I kind of just was able to see like Brain progress and New progress as well. And me and New just kind of became like, that's my brother. That's the homie. Like I mess with heavy. Like his music has saved me a lot mentally through quarantine and beyond. So,
bruh, listen, Recollections. I've been trying to tell him, like, listen, like, we can go off all day, but hold on, very, very quickly. Peace to Brain Orchestra. Peace to Nothing New. Peace to Big Chef Dog. Peace to my local, my brother Unusual. Peace to Demir. Peace to Hot Wobble. Peace to Annie. Peace to Jayla. Peace to
peace to Bar too. Bar, like peace to Bar.
Bars. Peace to Bars. Yo, like
we got Case Solar. We got
we miss y'all. We love y'all. Like.
Yo, so many. And I want to say real quick to Unusual.
Yeah, because I think he's still in the chat.
He's in the chat. I gotta give him his props. I gotta give him his praise because I remember one time he just on the humble was just like, yo, bro, start mixing in mono. Changed my life. The whole album, I started out in mono. And then as soon as I flipped it, I was like, yo, this sounds wild. Like, because you could get to those little intricacies and those little pockets that you wouldn't normally hear if you're mixing the stereo. So
that's true.
Unusual, Nothing New. The homie formerly known as Don Solo, Don Valle, I think is the name change now. But
piece of Don,
Yo, they all was just like, yo, like, try mixing in mono first and then like see what you could get at through there. And I was just like, yo, like, bro, that's why I love the homies so much, because you the people you keep around you will help you to grow even more, you know.
Absolutely. If you have the right people around you, will help you. Absolutely. Unusual told me that shit too, and what did I do? I paid other people to mix and master for me, because that ain't my thing. I tried it, it ain't my thing.
Yo,
Emilio, like, Black Boy Wonderment would not have come out if Emilio, aka How Wobble, didn't mix and master it. It wouldn't have came out. Because I butchered it. But everything was muddy. It was horrible.
It's all like trial and error though, bro. That's really what it is, you know. And
I mean, yeah, but bro, you know, sometimes you know what's your ministry and what your ministry isn't. And that's one of them things that ain't my ministry, brother.
I got you.
If I gotta, you know, I'm a.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna break you off
because, like, it's not my thing. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay. Really bad.
First of all, peace to everybody in the chat. Peace to everybody that's still here and watching live. Peace to Sean Battle, Treasure Board, Don Krypton in the back on the board.
Yes.
Peace to everybody in the chat. Unusual, Candy Fillmore, D'Angelo. You just said Coy, right?
Yes, Coy.
Peace to Coy.
Oh, that's the whole...
Yeah. So to piggyback off of your story, that night you met these people to only do a show with them years later with me and Unusual at Holo. So it's like, it's weird how things happen.
Yes.
And how you end up with the same people that you kind of started out with. In a weird way.
Yep.
You know, so to see Brain Orchestra now spitting hot fire.
Yes, yo.
And not just doing beats. He's spitting.
Going off, yo.
Like, peace to Brain, man. Peace to Nike Brains. New was putting out these breaks.
Yep.
And Nike Brains took the fucking breaks and created a whole project over his. Yo, it's fire. Yeah. It's fire.
Craziness, yo.
It's so cool how the progressive beat culture community seems to it's really a family dynamic where everybody works with each other. Everybody puts each other onto other shows and other opportunities. Everybody inspires each other to do things. And for me, being somebody that was doing everything by myself my whole career, to see shit like that, it was like, well, damn, well, I don't have to do everything.
Yeah, yo.
But I don't trust people, so that's not on that. Like,
yo,
I don't.
Facts,
yo. And like, I feel bad, but like, peace to Unusual, deep to me,
but
I trust y'all, but like,
I mean, because it's like, you know what the crazy thing is like, I really had to change my thinking to like, who can I sit down, sip wine with, or have a beer with, or smoke with?
Right.
Who can I have around me like that? Those are the people that I want in my camp to handle different things. Because I realized, like, as soon as I started entrusting responsibilities to people that kind of were just white collar and strictly white collar, I was just like, nah, I can't really do that. Because then ultimately, when some shit hit the fan, all my true ones know what happened last summer.
Sorry for everybody watching. If you weren't around during that time, sorry about this whole diatribe. But for those who know, you know. Yeah, and we're not gonna say no names. We're not gonna put anybody out there, even though we could, even though we should put everybody on a motherfucking blast. But we're not. Yo. Because we are people of sound mind and sound spirit, and we don't have to do that. But shit can get bucked if the motherfucking call for it.
What a Erykah Badu say? This sage and incense could turn.
Well, it's a code 45 in a minute.
Yep.
Hell,
yes.
Hell, motherfucking yes.
Yo, facts.
Yeah, reeling it back. Peace to everybody just join in. If you are just joining, you're off the mic. Radicule is about to perform. Hold on for 1 second. There's one song that I want to talk about from Ebony. Sorry, everybody. I know you haven't heard it. I know, but sorry.
It's coming.
Actually, I have 3 songs.
Okay.
Is it Real Love or Not?
Oh, okay.
That's one of my favorites.
Okay. Which is cool.
The other one being Pharaoh's Medallion.
Okay.
Ebony Eternal is fire. Who is Shorty? Who is that queen? Who is that queen?
So I gotta give a big shout out to, I hope I pronounce this right, Obia the Muse. She is the one that's singing on that joint. So so just for everybody listening to this right now, that artwork and that track will piece together so well.
Word.
Very just amazing singer, songwriter, performer, artist. Like, I linked with her actually through social media initially, but I actually saw her and linked with her in person at a show I had at Kinfolk down in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And I just remember, yo, like, all right, I messed with her work. She has an EP out on all streaming platforms right now. It's fire. And um, I was just like, yo, like, it's time. Like, we gotta collab, we gotta work. And instantly she was just like, yo, I'm with it, send it. Whatever you got, like, do it. And
I
yo,
love that. I love that.
it's honestly, it's that's such a centerpiece for the album, and I'm so happy that I got her on there. And like,
Yeah.
she
ate it.
yo,
Queen
she
ate
brought she just brought like such a sensuality and such a beauty to the project.
Absolutely.
And I never really worked with singers like that before. So the fact that she could get busy on that, I was like, yo, all right, like we out here.
So how was okay. I'm gonna come back to that.
Okay.
Because I want to get to the song that we did together.
Yes.
Who the fuck is Cameron Butler?
Yo, okay.
Who the fuck is that?
Yo, Cam is my guy. All right, let me explain this. Cam, me and him went to middle school. Years.
Wait, hold on, pause. Yep. Sorry, guys. Cameron Butler is the feature on the very, very last song on the Ebony Eternal album called Rose OG Plus Requiem.
Yes.
This man. Go ahead.
So me and Cam go back to middle school. Me and him we was in the Bronx at MS 180. And like he actually moved. He moved down to North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And me and him kept in touch, and like I was just like, yo, that's the homie. Me and him collabed on random obscure gems in the past. And
word.
So he's my homie. Like, that's my brother. And so I just sent him that beat, and I was just like, bro, like, you know, I definitely want you on the outro to this project, and I just want you to kind of do your thing. And he was just like, bet, I got you. So sent it to him. He sent the joy back to me in like a week, 2 weeks, like roughly.
Don't you love when artists actually get busy after you send them something? Isn't it everything?
It's and that's why everybody on the lineup of this project was quick with it. Like, I was like, yes, like you included, like everybody was quick. I was just like, yo, because in my mind, I was like, this project, I want to have ample time to build up hype for it. And when everybody started dropping everything in, I was like, bet. Like, and
wait, this is why your rollout has been so crazy. Wow. Wow. Red. Genius.
Yo.
Genius, brother. Genius.
Yo.
Now I get the rollout. Now I get it.
Bro.
It's pebbles.
Yep.
Pebbles.
And
pebbles.
Because
pebbles.
Yo, I can't.
Oh, wow.
Yo, okay. I can't slouch on a project that's supposed to represent blackness and what blackness means to me. I can't slouch on that. I can't just drop it and be like, yeah, this is gonna be, you know, we just gonna drop this on y'all like regular, you know what I mean? It's gotta be like we put the pieces together. And so but Cam's the homie, and he's amazing. I love him to death. That's my brother. Peace
to Cam. Then we're gonna talk about our collab.
Okay.
I'm trying to word it properly because I don't want it to, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know.
I know.
Got it. If there was one project that you released that you wish that you could go back and work on a better rollout for, which one would it be?
That's hard.
That's a motherfucker, ain't it? Yeah, I know.
That's a motherfucker. You know what?
I know.
Not you know what? Not necessarily the rollout, but the mixing, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
There's a project I dropped years ago called Chapter Black. All my Yu Yu Hakusho fans, anime weeb reference, will understand the significance of that title and that project. My homie Koi knows because my homie Koi was actually one of the spark plugs for me to get my mixing up. Because when I dropped Chapter Black, I was listening back to it, and then I had homies hitting me up saying, "Yo, it's dope, everything like that." And this is where I do want to say you need people that will keep it a buck with you, because if people don't keep it a buck with you, you ain't gonna grow. So I dropped it, and then like the homie was like, "Yo, like the sounds are fire, like the beats, the production is great. It just sounds really low." And now when I listen back to it now, I'm just like, damn, like let's go back. Like that's one thing I gotta go back and like remaster and then release it on streaming so people could get it like in a updated form. But it will be that. It will be that. The rollout was great, like the tapes and everything like that was good. But when I listen back to that, I'm just like, damn, I could have put my foot in that a little bit more. Like I didn't have to release it where it was sounding like it was coming out some janky speakers, you know what I mean? So, but it was but outside of that, like it would just be that one project. Everything else I've released, even when I first started, you know what I mean? Like even when I first started, that's a journey. So people could hear the progress from when I first started to now. And so it would just be that one for the most part. It would just be that one.
A couple more questions and then we're gonna get into because I really want y'all to this episode was designed to introduce progressive beat culture and producers and the SP404 and all of that funky shit that like I see everybody use. Like I go to like these showcases and these shows. Not sure if Unusual is still in the chat. But he took me to my first Beat House show. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go do the open aux. I was like, hell yeah, I'm coming. I ain't missing this shit. And who's featuring? Nothing new. Whoa. So Unusual, he goes up, he smashes it. We stay for like the whole thing. Nothing new, bruh.
Oh, always kills it, bro. When you see them dreads in full swing, oh my god, it is.
You already know.
That's exciting,
bruh. You already know. What can? Okay, so when things come back to some sort of normalcy, what do you want people to take away from a Radicule show?
Ooh.
Because I can tell you what I take away from it, but I want to know what
I need to know first.
Take away from
you need to tell me that first. What do you take away from it?
No, that's trash because you could formulate your answer around what I'm gonna say.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's very fair. I'm not gonna hold you on that. Okay, so I'll quit brushing dirt off your shoulder. Okay, so from what I would say, like for people to pull from my shows, like loving yourself, understand that like like it does get better. Like you do have a community that's out there for you, because like realistically, like I had my day one homies from like Co-op City and all that I rocked with to this day. But I never felt like sonically I had a community that I could look at people and be like, yo, I got brothers and sisters to the right and left of me. And it wasn't until like I got involved with all of y'all that like I felt like, yo, this is my place. Like I belong here. This is for me. So but I would say, like when people pull from a Rad show, just know like you're loved, you're appreciated. Like, I'm not the standoffish type. You could come up to me and be like, yo, that set was fire. And I'll just be like, yo, thank you so much for coming. Like, I love you. I appreciate you. Like, and
that was how our first interaction was.
Yo.
Like you were mad cool. Like, you dapped me up. Like, we like dapped and everything. I was like, oh my God, he's going in for the dap. Okay.
Yo, but that's what I want because it's like, yo, when you like, I feel like when I started making music and when I started trying to find my way as a person and as a soul in the universe,
Yeah,
like outside of my family and a few friends, it's rough, it's hard. Some
yeah,
people ain't shit. I'll
yeah,
what?
yeah.
So, I don't know. Whenever I link with people and they say they like my music or whatever, I want them to know like it's love. I never want people to feel like they're shunned or they don't have a community that loves them or anything. It's always love when you see me. Unless you do some crazy ish, I just want people to feel welcome.
Right, right. Um, so we're about to get into the performance, but I have a song on Ebony Eternal,
Hmm.
entitled "Niggas Brew."
Yes.
Um, I remember when Rad sent me the track, and I sat with it, and I was like, he sent me that. It was like, I don't want to sound weird, but I'm just gonna say it because I feel like
No,
you'll understand it.
go for it.
I feel like you gave me the common moment that he had with Kanye on the B album.
Mm,
Like, I feel like you gave me that.
yeah.
And that's kind of why I approached it how I approached it. I kind of went off of the title, but then as I kept writing, shit started coming.
Hmm.
And then the spoken word piece came, and I was like, maybe he might want me to rap through the whole thing. And I was like, nah, I'm going to do the spoken word piece. Fuck it.
Yes. Yo,
Because I think he might get it.
I'm so glad you kept that and the way you formatted everything was beautiful because I honestly, yo, when I make like now I realize, yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. When I make a joint and I send it to someone, they're typically usually at the top of the bracket for who
Yeah,
I want to send it to. If there might
yeah,
only be one other person that hears it, but it's
yeah,
like, and that's the thing. I always want to make sure anybody I collaborate with, I send something to where I'm just like, yo, like I want you to go off on this. Like, do your
yeah.
thing. Like, don't feel like you have to limit yourself or anything of that nature. And that's really what it was, man. And the fact that you came in and did what you did, and the crazy thing, random side note, I know I'm talking. I apologize, y'all.
No, we talk off the mic though. We do that because
But
you about to rock us. So like, they good. They
I
good.
I know it's all love, you know that.
It's all love. They good.
But the thing was just like for it just to get deep into it, most people don't know my full name, well, middle name included, is Jared Miles Hunter. Pops named me after Miles Davis. So, bitches brew, niggas brew. I was instantly in that mindset.
Oh,
And I intentionally wanted to make something that made black people and black listeners feel like kings or queens that they are, as well as give a voice to communities within blackness that
yeah,
may not feel like they always get a voice, like
right,
the black gay community, the black, trans community, like those,
right.
like giving them and saying like, yo, like y'all got that platform to do your thing. Like you are welcomed among us and all.
Y'all hear this, right? Y'all hear this, right? Okay.
Cause
I'm
yo,
sorry about the
that,
proceed.
yo, nah, you good. Like, cause I mean that term, like, just for me, like niggas brew, like even to add on to that in the terms of what I thought about, like
Yeah,
brew, you think that's a mixture of multiple different things.
yeah,
So it's like, niggas as like us as black people, kings and queens,
right.
regardless of how you identify, sexually, how you identify gender wise, you still in that brew and you still with us. So, you have a place. You know what I mean? So
Okay, so all right. Family, me and Rad can do this shit all night.
oh,
So here's what we're gonna do. Brother, after your performance, we'll chop it up a little bit, then I will let you go. But
but hey, we good.
Everybody in the chat going crazy. I can't even read this shit because I don't have my glasses on. But the chat going crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed honor and pleasure to present to you the slap minister for the evening, the big god of the evening, who is going to actually show you the things that I got privy to see when I was introduced to progressive beat culture and beat showcases. This is what really goes on.
Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Brother Radicule.
Listen, we going. All right, y'all. We're going to give y'all a little visual shot of everything, too. But just relax. I got y'all bringing the beats to your ear that you want to hear.
I found out that people like you better when you don't know what you're doing, because they don't know what they're doing. So when you don't know what you're doing, they feel comradeship with you.
Muy bien.
Every day, night, all the time. I am the ghost, flow with me.
Cloudy vision, but my mind's still hazy. Still trying to cop my pops a brand new Mercedes. Or that new whip classic where the weather been shit. But I'm keeping that energy, yeah, my level's been crazy. A, B, see the dark side, father that raised me. Smoke a split for the sun's up now. One tour wildin' at the bodega spot with the chopped cheese or the grilled kebab with the ease like it's fun's up now. The word from Melrose to the burbs, yeah, I'm splurging on myself cause I need to. See the sepia tones is how I'm seeing home. Can't pick up the phone, I'm grown, but why none of this shit seem new? I can see it's you. So the sky's blue. I've been dreaming of the ends of the earth. Yeah, yeah, I've been dreaming of the ends of the earth. I've been dreaming of the ends of the earth. I've been dreaming of the ends of the earth. Clouds.
You're gonna be very big, and everyone's gonna know your name.
marvelous. Sunshine.
The new LP is slamming, man. You know, it's causing a buzz all across the country. Now, what do you think is unique about this LP compared to some of the stuff that you did in the past?
I mean, it's dope, like I said.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
I get the boosters boosting, I get computers computing. Y'all get shot at, call me, I do the shooting. I do the recruiting, I tutor the students. I nurture their brains, I'm moving the movement. Whether Buddhist or Buddha, that's Judas or Judah. I got Luga the root, hit from Buddha to Tutor. Chick from Huda to Huda. I put two on producers. I'm the real ball story, the loser of Hoosiers. I rock mostly ghostly, I roll mostly goalie. I leave you holy, they say holy moly. The core and the kid 'em, play roly poly. I tell you true story, holy. When it's reppin' time, I get on extra grind. Fried the fricassee, pepper seed the pepper dime. Hamilton, Genesis, Levittown. Bitches, man, I tell them never mind. You acting funny, Come dummy nigga, killer keep 20 blickers. I'm getting money, nigga. To move away or join the dude and play. Style up in the rear, I style up in my gear. Stallion of the year, medallions in my hair, whips on my bed, houses on my wrist, your budget on my neck, your house on my dick, posters on the wall, posted on my balls, dick in the mouth. Y'all faking the fizzle, I'm caking for shizzle. Fuck the sizzle, steak, my steak space sizzle. 8 boom boom, my 8 boom boom. Skate from Rome. Zoom zone, boom boom tunes. Before I get like that, boom boom rocks in effect. Zoom zone, man boom boom. Just the movie Cocoon, have my Uzi platoon.
Everybody running around screaming this real shit. All these niggas imposturing. I'm a real nigga. Real shit till I die. And all the world. I ain't trying to convince nobody of nothing. You with it or you're not. Either you believe or you don't. I believe. That's all that matters, nigga. You understand?
Pay attention.
I hope y'all are having a good time. Hopefully y'all got some rolled up, some to drink on. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. We got y'all with more unreleased bops. You already know. And I think some of y'all should know who's coming up next. So, IZM, keep your ears out, okay?
Peace to the God, right? Baby, how you feeling it? Baby, how you feeling it? I'ma catch you when you throw it back. Baby, how you bringing it? Cause you know I be slinging it. Let it breathe so I can bring it back. I'm not looking for any right side of supremacy. I'm looking for these ops trying to end me. Smiling in my face like I'm not a savage jiggy. I ain't Will Smith, but this that wild, wild west. The pigs leaving shells in your wild, wild chest. Raging fires in the hood, it's a wild, wild mess. I'm just trying to blow lots of cess and make a little sense of the God complex. They heighten all the trauma just to make an effect. So we preaching revolution while we holding the tech. Hell no, fuck you, we won't go. We book this motherfucker as if you ain't know. Fighting up our culture just to get that glow. Confine us into poverty so we can't grow. But my black fist and my blackness will fight to make America keep their promise. Of freedom and bliss and all of that shit. Incarcerating our people for their profit. Damn, you ain't tired yet. Let it breathe.
Black fists raised in the days of danger. Yeah, we burn that target down. What the fuck are we supposed to do with our anger? Turn the guns on each other, how we're programmed to. Turn our neighborhoods upside down so the cops have something to do. Nah, we'll pass. And while you're at it, tell Donald Trump he can kiss my black ass. Black bodies sacrificed for racist agenda. Any progress we make, they're so fucking quick to hinder. Heart breaks when I see another black face. I'm not sure how much more of this trauma our bodies can take. I'm not sure how much more of this trauma our bodies can take. I'm not sure how much more of this trauma our bodies can take.
Also, any pre-recorded radio drops, you know the vibes. Bless. This is Radicule checking in for Head Massage Radio, bringing the beats to your ear that you want to hear. And we got a very special guest in the studio with us, the IZM now. We just heard you on Niggas Brew, and we just want to know, what is blackness to you, or how have your experiences as a black gay man impacted your views?
It was probably middle school, which was the first time that I think I was called a monkey because I was dark skinned and, a little odd looking, and I carried that burden with me for years. And the crazy thing about it is that I was called a faggot before I was called a nigger, which is crazy because, I'm very proud of my blackness and I'm proud of who I am. But I'm a black man above all things, and I'm a black man first. And I just really wish that, we could be respected in that light and seen as a part of the revolution, because we are the revolution just as much as anyone else, black or brown, is.
All right, we got a couple more for y'all, but we're going to get into some little bit of jokey lo-fi. But we going to have some real deal slaps afterwards. Okay, we know y'all really want that slap though.
When you say black, I don't know, but it does something to me, because a lot of people are afraid of that word black, but I am not afraid of it, because if you take it for what it means, as I say to myself, black is a word that means beautiful to me and something that I really believe in for my race, because it's something that brings us together and what we want to fight for.
So I got one more joint for y'all, which is the title track off the album. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. And yeah, let's get into it.
Shorty said she got the freedom for the beats like a horse. Ooh. Attention all 6 train passengers. Due to cosmic intervention from forces unknown, this train will be running express from Elevate Park to Ebony Eternal. I repeat, this train will be running express from Elevate Park to Ebony Eternal. So don't come up here bugging because we skipped your stop. Thank you for choosing Head Massage Music Transit Services. Stand clear of the closing doors and stand by for further knowledge from the powers that be.
Messing with my plate of yams.
You sad about that? Took food out your mouth, messed up your plan. Slow down, how bad do you want it? Stuck on the ground, better find a way out. The destination on the journey. Come on, don't get philosophical with me. Or maybe do, cause there's a thing you could learn all too. Feels so much better to have you wait. You like them yams rough away. Use an animal, cosmic interruptions have you irate. The things we do for heaven on a plate, on the platter, on the floor, pedestal, on the porch, in the rain, all over your mind. Cooking up a stone with brown sugar and butter. 350 degrees, does it please you to hear me? Give you the recipe, baby. 350 degrees. Watch it melt with the ways you see. You can get more than just a plate. You get the recipe, so you can fill up anytime. Look at that, your train's back on time.
Alright. That was it. Yes, yo, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Radicule.
Let's recalibrate.
So, first of all,
yes,
I wanted to thank you for positioning your camera how you did so people could see, because that's the whole thing with like the whole beat culture thing. Like people don't really understand what's going on up there. So to see it, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Brad, like
I wanted.
Oh my God, you play Ebony Eternal. I'm done. You play Ebony Eternal. I'm done.
Yo, oh my God, yo, and I'm just now seeing all the comments popping in. Oh my God, like I just want to say I love each and every one of y'all, man. Like, oh my goodness, like, yo, this is wild to me. Like, oh my God, yo,
brother, listen,
man,
this was the whole thing.
I know. I mean, I know,
because
but
the album is coming, and people need to know that the album is coming.
I want to tell people the album is coming much sooner than they think, because we are just waiting for the physicals to come in, and I haven't heard any hitches going off. So once we get those in, it's automatic. Like we literally putting out drop date, everything, making sure everybody got like splits correctly and everything. Like that's like, because I don't know. I feel like with this project, specifically with this album, like we going out the solar system with this one. Like we going
absolutely,
and
all the way through.
Like
so, your set was fire.
Yeah.
Super duper fire.
Oh my goodness.
And to end it with Ebony Eternal, that was just like,
yo, I had to. Okay, listen. Like that joint alone, bro. The album itself I've replayed at least, I want to say like 6-7 times, and like just bumping it in the whip and just hearing everybody's voices. That I was just like, yo, this is really like an album. Like I really feel like this is an album.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It really is. It is a cohesive body of work all the way through. From the time that you started, you get sucked into it.
Yeah.
And that's how it's supposed to be. Like people don't make albums like that anymore. Like people just, oh well, these songs are dope, so I'm just throw it on here. But like, what happened to cohesiveness? What happened to taking people on a journey? And that's what Ebony Eternal does. Like it takes you on a journey,
bro. And you know what's crazy? It's like the whole project. I'm so grateful that it feels like that when, hopefully, obviously, when people listen to it. But
yeah,
it's just crazy because during the process of just making this, you know, I was going through my own kind of like personal metamorphosis and everything, and just like, you know, dealing with for the first time, like falling out of love with someone, like, and dealing with that type of like emotional catharsis, but also having all the homies in the back to kind of like help me get through that too. It's wild. So it's crazy to be able to bring this project to completion and have people interact with it. You know what I mean?
Everybody, please do me a favor and follow this brother. Where can they follow you on Instagram, Twitter, all of that shit?
Oh, yes. Okay. So, all right. Y'all can follow me at Radicule. Y'all can follow me. Sorry, I talk with my hands. Y'all can follow me. Yes. So y'all can follow me at Radicule on IG, at Radicule Beats on Twitter, radicule.bandcamp.com for like project purchases, all that stuff, and just on streaming services at Radicule. We will be having, obviously, these little guys, the Radro card from my New Yorkers, coming with every project, every tape, because we're doing tape. Every tape that we drop. So, yo, you already know. So we got y'all covered with that. But yeah, literally, if you just look up Radicule, you can find me because don't nobody got that name. So, yeah,
that's true. That's true.
That's a fact.
Trying to think of anything else that I wanted to say to you. Thank you. I want to thank you for your brothership. You know, thank you for always being cool, for reaching out to me to collaborate, which you didn't have to do. But
man, that was automatic. Don't act like that was not gonna happen.
I mean, I'll put you on my producer bucket list, but I know you was gonna lace me like that though. Like, damn.
Yo, come on now. Like you know you the homie. You know you someone who I listen to religiously. So it's automatic.
Dang. Yeah.
Like, that's real.
Everybody, Radicule. Make sure you follow this brother. You check out his music, Ebony Eternal. When is Ebony Eternal coming out, Rad?
Oh. Why'd you have to hit me with that question?
I mean, because you know what? Hold up. Don't answer it.
I can answer it.
Oh,
I can answer it.
Okay.
I can answer it. So what's up is, so right now we're anticipating a late March release. Obviously we got goodies and stuff lined up for y'all. So don't worry, it's well worth the wait because we're gonna make it a whole experience.
Yeah.
But I would say late March, around there. Might be sooner than that. So just keep it locked. You know, stay tuned with what we're doing, and we'll make sure we.
Okay, so that means that he's gonna drop it on you, and you're not gonna know. So just follow him so that you can Yeah, that's what all that shit means.
Y'all will
See,
get
all
rewarded.
that
Stop it.
cryptic artist shit. Yeah, I speak that language.
Okay.
That's what people trying to say.
Okay.
Brother, I thank you so much. Thank
Listen,
you so much, man. I can't thank you enough.
I just want to say thank you. Thank everybody that tuned in. Thank everybody that's a part of just the culture team in general, because without y'all there'd be no me. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Or
The
me either. So I feel
fact. So the people in the homies in the chat, the homies that help coordinate all of this, like y'all are all
EvoluCulture, Sean, Trey, Don, Krypton in the background.
yes.
Yeah. We thank you. We thank you.
Yo, we really do. Cause y'all are really the true ones, and I love y'all, man. Real talk. Real talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brother Radicule. Brother, I thank you. All right, y'all. Let's wrap this shit up. All right, everybody. Thank you for checking the show out tonight. Black History Month is every month. Just so you know, there are things that you are privy to that Black people have made that you don't know about. So Black History Month is every month. It's every day. You pick up your cell phone. Every day you pick up to straighten your hair, to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah, that was all us. So thank you for coming tonight. Peace to Sean Battle, to Treasure Board, to Don Krypton on the background. Peace to Radicule. Peace to everybody in the chat. Y'all, I love y'all, man. It was a great show tonight, and I feel really good. I feel a lot better than I have in the past couple weeks. So I kind of can't thank you enough for that. So good night, everybody. Until next month, stay tuned. We still off the mic. Deuces.